There are those struggling to change this. The open access movement has fought valiantly to ensure that scientists do not oversign their copyright away, but instead ensure their work is published on the internet under terms that allow anyone to access it. But even under the best scenarios, their work will only apply to things published in the future. Everything up until now will have been lost. That is too high of a price to pay, forcing academics to pay money to read the work of their colleagues, scanning entire libraries but only allowing the folks at Google to read them, providing scientific articles to those at elite universities in the first world but not being able to, not to children in the global south. It's outrageous and unacceptable. I agree, many say, but what can we do? The companies hold the copyrights. They make enormous amounts of money by charging for access, and it's perfectly legal. There's nothing we can do to stop them. But there is something we can. Something that's already being done. We can fight back. Those with access to the resources, students, librarians, scientists, you have been given a privilege. You get to feed at this banquet of knowledge while the rest of the world is locked out. But you need not. Indeed, morally you cannot. Keep these privileges for yourself. You have a duty to share them with the world. Meanwhile, those who have been locked out are not standing idly by. You have been sneaking through holes, climbing over fences, liberating the information locked up by the publishers and sharing them with your friends. But all these actions go in the dark, hidden underground. It's called stealing or piracy, as if sharing a wealth of knowledge was the moral equivalent of plundering a ship and murdering its crew. But sharing isn't immoral, it's a moral imperative. Only those blinded by greed would refuse to let a friend make a copy. Large corporations, of course, are blinded by greed. The laws under which they operate require it. Their shareholders would revolt at anything less. And the politicians, they have bought off, backing them, passing laws, giving them the exclusive power to decide who can make copies. There is no justice in following unjust laws. It is time to come into the light, and in the grand tradition of civil disobedience, declare opposition to this private theft of the public culture. We need to take information where it is stored, make our copies, and share them with the world. We need to take the stuff that's out of copyright and add it to the archive. We need to buy secret databases and put them on the web. We need to download scientific journals and upload them to file sharing networks. We need to fight for guerrilla open access. With enough of us around the world, we'll not just send a strong message opposing the privatization of knowledge. We'll make it a thing of the past. Will you join us?
Yes. Yes. Woo!